Hi guys, it's Chris here, and today we're talking about, no, not food, silly me, tattoos. I know, that's totally left field, right? Usually it's, doing a review on food, but no, I found this product on Facebook. It's called Easy.Ink. It's a temporary tattoo. I did purchase it on Amazon just because I was able to get it faster through Prime. And it was $20 for this, and it's freehand, right? Yeah, freehand, because I wanted to be able to draw something myself, than having to pick out a photo and then have them send it to me, not knowing if I'm really truly going to like it. And I'm saying this by experience because I do already have one tattoo. And if I can go back and redo that day, because it was kind of like, what were you thinking kind of moments. But if I could go back and redo that day, that would be the day that I would choose. Because, well, let me start from the beginning. I was 19, have always wanted a tattoo, and I was super excited on that day when I went with my bestie at the time to get a tattoo. Now, first time ever being in a tattoo, what would you call it? It was I guess a tattoo parlor, I guess is what you would call it. I don't know. But when I went into the shop, tattoo shop maybe, well, when I went in there, it was quite overwhelming. They had tons of art up and designs and what you can choose from, and I wanted something very simple. And some of these were so elaborate and beautiful, and it was just like, oh my goodness, what do I choose? I knew I was not leaving that shop until I would get a tattoo. So I decided, okay, you know what, this particular one looked really cool. And it was in Japanese, or it was in one of the Asian languages. But they told me it was Japanese and it meant good luck. So I was like, oh, perfect. I can always use good luck in my life, right? Can't go wrong with that, right? Can't go wrong with luck. Well, so excited. It was small, didn't have a lot of details, so I knew, if it was going to be painful, it would just be, a couple minutes of pain. And so I chose it, paid for it, sat down. They, put the alcohol on it, and they did their thing, and it took maybe 5 minutes. And the whole process, it was only painful when they were sticking the needle in me and coloring in the design. But the moment that the needle was off of the skin, it was not hurting anymore. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's all done. I waited 24 hours until I started showing people, because it was all bandaged and stuff like that. Well, about 2 weeks later, well, during that 2 weeks, I, of course, showing it off to everybody, so proud of it, and was like, oh my gosh, and everyone was giving me compliments that it looked amazing. So I was on cloud 9. I was high as a kite on being so happy, and thought, oh, I did nothing wrong. It was a perfect experience. Well, then 2 weeks later, I ended up going to the circus with my adopted sister, her children, and I had already told my niece about the tattoo, and she's my age, so she was all, oh yeah, it looks cute, it looks really cool. Well, then she ended up telling her mom at the circus, hey, Chris got a tattoo. And so my sister's like, well, let me see. So I was like so excited to show it off, because I've been showing it off to everybody and was getting so many compliments about it. So I went, and let's see if you can see it. So I just plopped it up like that. Okay, so you can see it's right there. I'll take a closer photo of it, and I'll put it up there, like one of the corners, for you to see. And she's like, Chris, my full name is Christina. Christina, why would you advertise that? And I'm like, advertise what? And she's like, why would you advertise HO, H-O, on your body? And I'm like, what? And I started looking. Sure enough, sideways, my tattoo reads HO. this tattoo that I've been bragging about, showing it off to everybody, it says ho. So that's my experience with my first tattoo. I haven't gotten it fixed, obviously, you just saw. And I still, to this day, get compliments. My mother-in-law, who is Japanese, she's like, oh yeah, that means luck or water. So at least I know in the language it means what I was told. But looking from sideways, it reads H-O. That's my tattoo. That's my very first tattoo experience. So that's why I wanted to get something freehand. That's why I wanted to get something temporary, so I can kind of, okay, this is play around with it. And then once I figure out exactly what I want to do, then I'll go eventually and get it permanent. But I definitely want to incorporate my kids somehow. So my daughter's middle name is Rose. And then Connor, I always sing to him every single night, you are my sunshine. So I drew, can you see? A rose with a little sunshine on there. So I'm thinking of just putting it right here, probably underneath my watch. I'll take my watch off and I'm gonna try it out, see how I like it before going, oh, nice farmer's tan. Can you tell I'm in Arizona? And it's already hot here. So anytime you're in the sun for a couple minutes, you can already feel your skin cooking. But anyway, going back to the tattoos. So before I get something permanent on my body, I want to make sure that it's legit. I'm going to be moving it around every single direction just to make sure that I don't have another faux pas like my first one. Yeah. So it was embarrassing as a 19-year-old. Now that I'm in my 40s and I've had it for so long, it doesn't bother me as much. I try not to show it to people sideways now that I know what it reads. But now that I've told you all my little secret, let's just keep it between you and me. Let's not talk about it anymore. It's done, it's over, it's out there. Let's just move on to Easy.Ink. I'm hoping this is going to be something easy that I can do because I'm not a creative person, as you can tell by my little drawing. So I'm not artistic, I'm not creative, so I'm hoping this is going to be simple. All right, so I'm going to open it up, and this is what it looks like. Oh, this is what it looks like. So what just fell out are, I guess these are like the little things that you would put in with the ink to help you draw. First thing first, what should we do? Yeah, let's get those directions out. Well, let's get everything out actually. So parchment paper, so I guess I'm just gonna have to redraw it on the parchment paper. This stencil paper pen transfer, and then it's got the premium freehand ink. And then this is supposed to be all natural, Easy.Ink. It's supposed to be not tested on animals, and it should be non-toxic for me. Hopefully I don't have an allergic reaction. If I do get an allergic reaction, this is God telling me that I should not be having a tattoo. Messed up on the first one. If the second one gets messed up, that's, all right, Christina, you got to listen. Start listening to those warnings. All right, so it looks like these are the directions that came with it. It looks super easy. Can you see? I don't know about this. This looks not to be, oh, maybe this is directions. This is, I should have read it. This is just if you're happy or not happy, what I should do. These, okay, this makes more sense. These are the directions. All right, general instructions. It says, step 1, apply the Easy.Ink Premium Freehand Ink. Step 2, allow at least 60 minutes to dry completely. The longer the dried paste remains on the skin, 1 to 2 hours, the longer the stain lasts. Step 3, wash away the dry paste under running soapy water. Wash it very well. Now your tattoo begins to develop. During the development time, avoid contacting the tattoo with other parts of your body or they'll also get inked. 4. Relax. The stain should look pale and blurry now. During the next 12 to 48 hours, your new tattoo develops and will reach its final stain color after 72 hours. During the first 48 hours, avoid exposing the tattoo area to extreme heat of water or sun as they can cause some redness in your tattooed skin. Skincare and reactions. Skin reactions are uncommon, but just like any product, the contacts your skin, it can happen. It's advised to always test a small sample before inking fully. Always use the ink on healthy and non-irritated skin. All right, guys, that seemed pretty easy, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get this onto this. And because I have a pen here, I have parchment paper, I've got the stencil pencil pen transfer. So, I mean, it doesn't tell me. I don't know, y'all. These directions are not that, I don't know. They don't really explain a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. But you know what? Let's just go with it. Let's just have fun because, you know, the beauty of this, it's not permanent. So if I mess up, there's, you know, a big bottle of ink here. I can always just try. You know, I don't even know how long it's supposed to last on my skin. Did it say that? No, it doesn't say that. All right. All right, let's just go with it. Let's just have fun. So this is what I'm assuming I'm supposed to do. Is I'm going to copy my drawing onto my parchment paper. Let's see. Use. Does it really say this? I think this might be just deodorant because the direction on here, the writing, it says use, and then it says reduce underarm odors. So this is just deodorant. All right. Okay, let me just deal with this. I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to put it on here. I'm going to use my pen and I'm going to trace what I already drew. And then see how it looks. I don't know, guys. Good thing this is only temporary because my drawing skills are not that good. So once I find out what I really want on me, then an actual artist, of course, is going to make it better. All right, so got the sun. Okay, so there it is. I traced it. Oh, I should have brought some scissors maybe. Let me just add a little bit more details. That doesn't look very good. You know, I wonder if I can just use it off. Let's just do that. All right, so this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put it on. Put it on. It's kind of hard because it keeps, oh, maybe I'll just go like this. Just go like this. I don't know. I think that's enough. And then maybe I'll just go like this. All right, let's just, should have had scissors, but that's okay. All right, I'm just gonna put it on there. Let's see. If this works, I'm gonna be amazed. Seriously, I'm gonna be amazed. Oh my gosh, it really did work. Can you see? The angle of it's not that good. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. Oh, it actually looks really cute. Maybe you can see it like this. I'll take a close-up. All right, we're getting somewhere. I'm assuming I'm gonna wanna put, because it looks like these little heads, they're different sizes. So since I'm going to be doing a really small one here, I think I'm just gonna choose the smallest one, and I guess I just pop it in. I don't know. Like, what do I do? It unscrews. See, they should have, did they put that in there? No, it just says apply the Easy.Ink Premium Freehand Ink. All right, so I'm just gonna practice it on the paper first, so that way I know. Oh yeah, okay. So there, can you see it? No. Okay, let me just go like this. Let me just draw. Okay. There, my heart. Okay. I don't know why my heart's beating so fast, but it is. It's like I'm actually getting a tattoo, and I'm not. All right, here we go. Ready? I guess, so it is backwards, you guys. I wasn't thinking about that. So the sun is on this side where, you know, it just switched over. So I'm not that creative where I can't be able to draw that the right way. So, all right, here we go. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze, and let me see if you guys can see that. And I'll just start with the bottom. Ah! No, just kidding. It doesn't hurt. It really doesn't hurt. So I'm just gonna trace it. Okay. So with this, sorry, I've got to be quiet right now. It's like putting mascara on, you know, ladies, when you're putting mascara on and you're concentrating, your mouth's open. That's what I feel like. I'm doing that. All right. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I keep shaking. This is actually not that hard, but it's also not that easy too. Like, it's not gonna look like a rose. I can tell you that right now because my drawing, but I'm gonna do the best that I can. All right, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna just, I guess, what did it say to do? Oh my gosh. Okay, it says, okay, allow at least 60 minutes to dry completely. The longer the dried paste remains on the skin, 1 to 2 hours, the longer the stain lasts. All right, well, I will come back after it's dried, and then I'll wash it away, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards and see what you guys think. All right, guys, I'm back. It's been almost 2 hours, and I'm gonna get ready to wash off the temporary ink. It said, the directions said to put it under running water and use soap. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then let's see how it looks. I'll just use some cold water. Okay, I'm kind of afraid. I don't know why I'm afraid in this process, but so running water. All right. Oh my gosh, it's completely coming off. Oh my gosh, did I just screw it up? Like it's completely, well, I can see a little. All right, let me just dry. It's like gone. I mean, there's a little, you can see a little of the outline, but I don't know. All right, well, the directions said now to wait. All right. All right, I'll be back in a couple hours. I'm hoping that it's gonna start showing up here like the directions said, but all right, I will come back later. See you in a few. All right, guys, it's been about 48 hours since I've applied the Easy.Ink tattoo on my wrist. And I'm gonna try, I'll have it close up in one of the corners for you so you can see. You can't really tell that it's a rose, but that's not because it's Easy.Ink fault. That's the fault of me not being able to draw. But you can definitely see the heart, you can see the sun. So overall, I'm very happy with it. Right after I washed it off, originally, I was like, oh, I can only see a faint line. There's no way that's gonna get dark. By that night when I went to bed, the faint line was getting darker. And then when I woke up the following morning, oh, I was surprised. I was like, oh, it's looking good. And then this morning when I woke up, it's definitely, you can tell that it's a tattoo. You can't tell if it's fake or if it's real. So I will use this again. I think it's a cool product. I wish I knew about this way before I got my first tattoo, because then I could have tried it out and figure out what exactly I wanted permanent on my body. But I would recommend this. I think this is really cool. And for the amount of ink that comes in one container is a lot of ink. I will do a lot of tattoos with this. So overall, I love it. I think it's really cool. So yeah, there's my review for Easy.Ink. Definitely check it out on their website. I think it's Easy.com or Easy.Ink.com. I'll put the link down in the bottom of comments. And then while you're at it, you know what? Leave me a comment. Tell me a story if you got a bad tattoo, or you thought it said one thing and it actually says something else. Please make me feel better that I'm not the only one that has a messed up tattoo out there. So, all right, guys. Well, enjoy your day. Try to stay cool. It's actually going to be cooler here in Arizona. In Gilbert, it's only going to be about 88 degrees. So that's pretty cool for us at this time of the year. So anyway, all right, guys, I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.